How we doing, guys? I hope we're all doing well today. It's getting a bit nippy up here in Scotland. The chilly frosty mornings, which is my absolute favourite. I love autumn and I love spring. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind summer, but I prefer it when it's a bit more cooler in the air and you get that beautiful colour of the autumn starting to slowly creep in. I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but yeah, beautiful view out my window here. Anyway, guys, today is let's do the remote viewing. Okay, so if none of you know what remote viewing is, back in the 60s, the military wanted to devise something against the Russians and to have a secret service that basically helped to read their counterpart on moves and what they were up to with the power of the mind. There's some amazing books out there, phenomenal remote viewers that have come and gone. There was a film called Men Who Stare at Goats, which was taking the mick, basically saying, you know, it's not possible, but 100% remote viewing is possible, and it doesn't take much at all, and all it is that for you guys to have a belief system that what you're doing is that you're safe, there's nothing bad out there, you're protected by the beauty of the universe and the beautiful spirits out there, and when you're on your journey you've got nothing else to worry about, and you just go for a ride and you enjoy it basically. So anyway, to that, guys, let's crack on with it and see where we go. So what I want you to do is get a pen and paper for me, please, and on the piece of paper I want you to write today's date and the time, so this all comes in later, and your name can be anywhere at the top as well. Okay, once you've written that, the right hand side is for something that you see perfectly well when we go on this, well, when you go on this journey, for where I'm gonna point out a destination which is most recognizable to most people. Anyway, on the left is, it can be writing or it can be a picture of what you see at the time, anything, it can be anything really. Okay, the next step is when you're there, and how we're going to get there is in a slight meditative state. So what you want to do is try and get your body into a relaxed position as if you were going into a meditation. Deep breaths and relax and go inside. Find peace and love. So guys, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to carry on talking. When you're there, what you want to do when you view where you're going to go is more like you're in the cinema watching a film. The film isn't in colour. The picture is more, you know, brown and white, not black and white, like the old reels of films that you're reeling in, that you're watching. It gives it more easier of a perspective to see what you're seeing and where you've gone. And then with that, you'll start writing or seeing things. And when you're in the meditative state, your eyes are going to be semi-open, so it's just going to be like slightly open, so you can just see, and that's to help you with the notepad. But it doesn't matter what the notepad looks like of what you draw or what you write down of what you see. It's just basically what you've got. And then in the comment section, I'd love to see what other people say and what other people seen in that time period. So let's start. Where we're going to go is we're going to go to Stonehenge. Everyone surely must know what Stonehenge is. And in Stonehenge we're going to go back, let's go back 1,000 years. Let's go back 1,000 years to Stonehenge, okay? So bring yourself into a meditative state. Just relax. Breathe through the nose, out the mouth. So guys, see it as if you're now in the cinema, relaxing. There's no one else there but you. It's nice and warm, and you're sinking into your seat. And on the stage, on the theatre picture, on the cinema screen, you start to see Stonehenge. And we're going to go to that place 1,000 years ago. That's it. Get yourself into a relaxed state. Close your eyes. Okay. And what do you see? Start writing down what you see. Is anybody there? What does the fields look like? Is it a clear day or clouds in the sky? What does Stonehenge itself look like? So guys, you're doing really well. What the rules like back then? Was it strict rules as in martial law or policing? What were people wearing? What were people doing? That's it. Keeping that state, guys, you're doing really well. Is there any males or females there? Any children? Any animals? What do the surroundings look like? So guys, you're doing really well. Keep yourself nice and relaxed. Jot anything down on the noteboard, or even draw it. It's okay. Go and ask someone some questions if you like. What they're saying. Ask them anything. What do they do? What do they do for work? Are they from here? That's it, guys. Keep in that relaxed state. Brown and white. Video. Cinema. Just, write it down. Draw it. Whatever suits you the best. Stay in that beautiful relaxed state. That's the one. Walk round Stonehenge. What does it look like from the other side? What do the rocks look like? Go through the stones, through the pillars, into the centre. Write down what time of year it might be to you. Is it warm? Is it cold? If it's either one of those, what are the people wearing for that season 1,000 years ago? That's it, guys. Doing really well. Is there anyone else there? Is there any other animals in the distance? What does the land look like? Again, are people relaxed and happy, or quite tense, or do they feel at ease? Okay guys, one more minute. Stay in that beautiful relaxed state. sitting in the cinema 1,000 years ago, looking at Stonehenge, what was really going on back then. Can you see it from a bird's eye view? Can you see it floating? Can you see it looking around? What kind of tools did they have? Is it, guys? Is the land really green, or is it, you know, wintry, not much growing? Or is it spring? That's it, guys, doing really well. Okay guys, open your eyes, take your time. Okay, so look at your notepad, down at the bottom, don't change anything, sign it, date it, and look at the time, and write down the time of now. That's on your phone or on your wall, okay? Right guys, I don't know what you've seen, but I'll tell you what I saw when I was there. When I went into the state was people worshipping, people wearing woolly like lamb claws and sheep and animals in the distance, and it was beautiful, and there was a lot of peace. People felt at ease. They were living off the land. There's plenty of work, a lot of hunting going on, worshiping up at the stones, a lot of things like that. So just look at your paper, it doesn't matter what you've got, don't change anything and keep it, because we're going to do this a couple of times in the future on some more videos. And we'll go a bit more further, and then we'll try and do some time looping and time looking, and we'll try and go to a distance in our time period and look where something is, or an area or something like that. We'll just bring it in slowly, and it's very easy guys, don't worry if you didn't get anything, there's nothing wrong with that. The first time I was like, woof, I just stayed in and looked at the land and the history and everything else. Alright, okay guys, write down in the comment section what you saw and what you found, and I'm really interested to see what you got. Again, know you're never alone, know you're loved, and know that I always believe in you no matter what. Have a beautiful day guys, take care.